So I had a special request for my visit here to show the steering room. We're on aft E deck, and this is where the hydraulic pumps actuate the hydraulic cylinders and pistons to operate the ram that would move the rudder. And there were multiple ways you could actually control this, and there were multiple ways that you could steer the ship. We're missing a wheel here. There used to be a larger wheel here, which is what you could control the ship with. That's a steering telegraph that leads up to the bridge. So if you lost controls on the bridge could relay steering information to the steering room, and you could steer the ship from here. This is a Sperry gyro compass repeater that's been broken, unfortunately. And then we have a magnetic compass as well. And then if we lost hydraulic controls, not hydraulic pressure to the cylinders, but hydraulic control, there was a mechanical way to steer the ship. And this was through this helm right here. This is what operated the main pumps. And you can see the type of pressures that they operated on. They wouldn't have reached 2,800 pounds, but they were up, I believe, around about 2,000, 2,200 for main cylinder pressure. And there are 3 pumps altogether. 2 would be operating while 1 would be down for maintenance, and they would rotate. But here we have 1, 2, and 3. And we'll move a little further aft to the ram. So the actual center hinge point of the rudder is that black round thing that you see with the hoop at the top. That's the very top of the rudder. And the ram are these bars that come out on either side. We have 4 cylinders, 4 pistons that will move that ram to the port or to the starboard. One is releasing pressure while the other one is giving pressure. And if all else fails, there was an actual way that you could steer, as long as you had pressure, you could steer the ship with these valves. And these little individual valves could be controlled. And here's a schematic showing the individual valves and what they would do. And we'll move over here to the port side. This is the electrical switchboard panel that would operate the pumps. These 3 main contactors are the contactors for the pumps themselves. All 225 volts DC. And basically what they would do is these solenoids here, these magnets would actually bring this contactor up, engage to make contact. And these are all different switches. You couldn't actually just directly throw a switch, because when you would directly throw a switch, you would often get arc. And so there were ways that they would do that without arcing. one of the ways here was a mechanical switch, which still actually operates. And it would engage with those magnets up there. And you have to remember that these generate a lot of heat. And so we had massive ventilation here for the backside of the switchboard. And just a quick, this is a control panel that would show you which pumps were operating and which ones were not operating. So you had running and stopped. Just wanted to point out this one loudophone though. If you remember Captain Harrison on the Poseidon, this would be the same type of loudophone that he was speaking into when he was contacting the Seismologic Center in Greece. Same type of loudophone.